Hi guys, this is Miss Polly. I haven't been on in a while. It's been a little bit since I posted the last video. I just been kind of organizing and dealing with the kids and kind of just trying to see, what I'd like to get accomplished. That happens sometimes. So today I don't have the little ones right now, and I have a little time to add a video when I wanted to do that. Because obviously I'm still heading for the same goal here. I will let you know that I am starting to offer consultations for relationship advice for poly people who are starting poly or are in poly and it's new to them, and we can have discussions about how that process is going for you, and giving you advice. We are on basically kind of a scale for payment. If you guys would like to continue consulting, we could work out something. A lot of times I'd like to offer my services on Facebook. So if you go on Facebook, you put Miss Polly in, you'll find me. I'm also selling shirts, and you can see those shirts on my Facebook. And also I'll probably do some more fidgeting around to bring those shirts on another video here, because I would like you guys to get an opportunity to purchase those if you like to. Also, I'm still on tag as Miss Polly too. I'm getting my schedule together so I can be more efficient with having the kids and this process. But if you're interested in a consultation, or you have questions, or you're interested in kind of just getting yourself together, we can do that. As you can see, I take a lot of pride in getting a lot of things accomplished. Just got to organize it and put it together. So if you'd like to do that. But today, I was going to have a little talk with you guys about something that happened to me. And then maybe you guys can see how you feel about it too. You can hit me up in the comments below and let me know. Well, recently, since I haven't been on the last couple weeks, I joined a few poly groups on Facebook to kind of see if I can meet more people, put myself out there. And, I just noticed that a lot of ethnic women who are polyandry just seem to be really struggling with, either getting partners or, keeping partners and things like that. And I'm not saying you don't have struggles if you're not in a polyandry situation. And, but the incident I'm speaking about was I was in a group, and a chat situation, and I noticed that the gentleman there kind of just talk negatively about anyone who is in a situation where the woman is more of the main focus. That's what polyandry means. It means there's a woman who dates multiple men, and those men don't necessarily date other women. Sometimes they don't date other women at all, and then they don't interact with each other. So I noticed that there's a lot of they don't think it is, but it is. It's like a taunting almost. It kind of offended me, because if you're coming to me, you ask me, well, why do your boyfriends choose not to date other women? And I tell them, I don't restrict them. There are things that I do require if that's something you'd like to do, and I like to have conversations, obviously. But if you are someone who decides to just be with me, it doesn't mean you're weak, okay? And I think that is so ridiculous. So for the other way around, if there was a man and he had multiple women, no one would say anything. They'd be like, oh, the women are fine. Sometimes I've heard other women say those guys are just, or those ladies are, weak-minded. They're letting a man put them around, but not necessarily. Some of those women are very intelligent, and they know what they're looking for. And if they think they found in that person and they don't want anyone else, no one says anything about it. But when it's on the other foot, as a woman, I feel like sometimes my partners get taunted, not always in the face though, a lot of times, or it's like this subtle taunt, and I don't like it, because them being dedicated to me or not looking for other partners doesn't mean that there's something wrong with them. Doesn't mean that they're soft, or oh, what did you do, things like that. And I just find it like, you've done something to them. You must have did something, it must be real good. And I'm like, or I could just be really nice and good to my partners, and they appreciate the time and effort I put into them, and they want to do the same to me. And maybe they don't want another partner. That's too much for them. A lot of times I do date monogamous men. That happens. And so if I'm dating a monogamous man, most likely he's used to a one-on-one situation anyway. To add to that, and what I mean by adding to that is if I'm in a poly situation with my partner and he wants to add to that, it's not going to be a sexual situation. I don't condone my partner going out and having just sex with women because he's like, oh, you're having sex with someone. No, I'm having a full-on relationship with another person. I'm involved in their life. I would like to know what's going on with them. If you're not going to put that same dedication into another person, regardless of woman or man, I don't think you should even have that relationship, because it's kind of pointless and you're using them, and no one wants to feel used. And this is where building fundamental relationship blocks are important. This is one of those situations where a lot of women, a lot of men get their feelings hurt and they start building walls because people like that. Oh, I'm just going to screw her a couple times or until I'm done, having this sexual experience with them. And then, whatever, it's not a big deal. You don't know that they may get feelings, they may get attached. You're just washing them away like they're nothing. It's not a cool thing. And so, no, I would not condone my partner in participating in helping someone have bad relationships in the future or mistrust people. I don't want any of those things to happen. So no, I don't condone that. If you're not going to be dedicated the way I'm dedicated to my partners, I don't think you should have them. Now, having a sexual experience, obviously, people do that. Maybe just a one-time thing, that's what you're into. That's fine. But that's not what most people refer to, especially when the guys are talking about my men. They're talking, oh, why don't you mess around on her? Because she's obviously with someone else. And I just find it like, yeah, it's not fair. You know what I'm saying? It is double standard. I get that. But I just don't like the taunting. When you're poly, there's different kind of poly people. There's all kinds. There's people who are gay or poly, they're bisexual. And we're supposed to try to really drop those things because we're really focused on the connection, the mental connection, the emotional attachment to people. So really, that's where you should feel safe at. Even as a male who maybe, you feel like one woman's enough for you and you're okay if she wanted to go out and have other partners. You shouldn't feel ashamed about that or less of a man because truthfully, you're more of a man than anyone because you're like, I'm more confident in myself and I'm good. And truthfully, when other men say that, it just really gets me kind of upset. I don't understand it. I wish it would stop. So if you guys know someone who's in that situation, let me hear about it. But I definitely don't like the taunting. And then this is why a lot of women who are polyandry tend to, go back to maybe being with someone who's polygamist or adding another woman instead of, or adding something else because when this happens, or allowing their partners to have other partners, just because of the fact they don't want them to feel a certain way. Fortunately, I do have two partners that are pretty strong-minded, and they're fine with if someone says anything to them about it. So, I'm glad that I do have partners like that, and I tell them how that upsets me. And sometimes people say it in their faces, and they know what to do. They handle that situation, but I wish men, especially ethnic men, would stop tearing each other down. Regardless of what they decide to do with their lives. You don't have to agree, but just, not tearing someone down for their beliefs is really where you should be in life in general. So I'm not going to be too long. Like I said, I'll probably make several videos over today. I'm gonna at least try, but I wanted to make this not too long, maybe about 10 minutes. So I wanted to share that with you. And then I have a few other topics I wanted to talk about. I may dual stream this evening. But if you're interested in any shirts, you guys can hit me up on here in the bottom. We'll get your set up. It takes 40 hours to get a shirt, a poly shirt. I design most of the designs, but if you have an idea you'd like, we can get that for you. They're about $26. We have long sleeve and short sleeve. Some of the long sleeves are a little bit more, I believe. I have a gentleman who makes it. It's one of my partners. He makes the shirts. So if you're interested, let me know. I'm going to try to get him set up where he could have the shirts displayed at the bottom of the video. So bear with me. I'm not tech savvy. I don't have all the intros and stuff down yet. We'll hopefully be getting there in time. We're going to work on those things. As you can see, I'm cleaning in the back there in the kitchen, so the widest video. But I will be hitting you guys back. Hope you have a wonderful day. Give you something to think about. And I hope you guys share these videos and fave. This video. Say you like it. Thumbs up. Like I said, share it around. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.